Hi everyone, I am Nikki here at
Dirty 30. Let's go ahead and start over.
Okay. Welcome to Inside STS. I'm Nikki and I'm here with Frank Cain. We are at the Dirty 30 and the viewers want to know some things that came up in one of our last STS videos. You mentioned at the Barry Roubaix that you had you improved on your time.
Yes.
30 minutes.
Yeah, just a smidge, just a little bit.
Just a smidge.
Yeah, a little bit faster.
So tell us a little bit about that. Why was it that?
Off season this season was all actually riding, doing a lot of riding, Zwift riding training.
Yeah.
About 65 pounds of weight loss. So from the end of last riding season to the beginning of this one. So that was a huge one.
Yeah.
And then now I have my nice STS bike that I ride every race now instead of just the tail end of last season. Barry wasn't on my Crusader last year, but was this year, so that played a factor, and a bunch of weight loss. So trying to turn things around and be a little healthier.
Okay.
Hold on. I figured out if I was going to take two, Frank. It's all about the bike, nothing else.
Well, my question is, for this race, did you use the Crusader last year?
No. No.
No? Okay.
No, I think Waterloo, which is next weekend, was my first Crusader race.
Okay.
Yep. Right? Yeah, that's right.
So what are you looking forward to for this race at the Dirty 30?
This one would be awesome to podium. It's a little bit smaller event compared to 7,000 people at Barry or something like that. So podiumed at Melting Man, hopefully maybe can squeeze out a podium in an age group this year. So being out of Clydesdale finally now is definitely different, because that 30 to 40 or 30 to 35 range is, I feel like, either people that are monsters on bikes or people that are more like me that are getting out of being a Clydesdale or getting into riding. So it's like, depends on who shows up.
Okay. Well, and this is, like you said, this is your second year on the Crusader. What do you think so far?
Absolutely love it. Love it. Yep. I have it is the first bike that I haven't broken something on almost immediately.
Hey, that's
which is one of the whole reasons. I think I think this is where I came across the frames originally, was at this race with had a couple raw frames set up, and I was looking at them, and throughout my entire life, BMX racing, anything, I break bikes. Yeah. I'm not a giant guy. I've lost a bunch of weight, but I'm a little cocky when I say I put down crazy amounts of power. I break bottom brackets, I break frames. That's what I do. If my dad needs something tested, he gives it to me, and if it survives, he goes, whoa. So we've made it through an entire season worth now, with the half of last one and the beginning of this one. Yeah. And I haven't broke anything yet, so that's pretty awesome in my eyes.
That's a vote of confidence.
Right, and it's light. So I'm like, if you can be light and I can't break it, we're in a pretty good spot. So.
Right, Now, I do want to point out to our viewers that we are in the I Love Gravel Racing tent. And
the orange tent.
Yes. I've been told that it's a series, it's a club.
Yep.
Tell us about this gravel?
So it started back in 2020, 2021, right in there. My dad was just looking for something to kind of get some information about riding, because we did BMX racing, which was real easy because you got a magazine in the mail once a month that had races and everything. Yeah. Road racing seems to be really easy to find out a lot of stuff. Yeah. Gravel didn't have a set location, so being the old man that he was, he grabbed up the Facebook page and just said, hey, I love gravel racing. That's what we do. We went and did some races. I love that. And then we started going to events and setting up a tent and realizing that we call ourselves the Land of Misfit Toys. Because we had so many people that were just coming in from out of town that you would just see sheepishly standing off on the corner holding a bike. And you'd be like, hey, what you doing? And they're like, it's my first race. Yeah. And you have a team over there that's got a bunch of people in Lycra and $1,000 bikes, but we had the people with the Walmart bike that are like, come over, and the next thing you know, they're bringing dessert and everything. So we're like, okay, join the Facebook page, and we just have a family now. Okay. And then that family slowly turned into the I Love Gravel Racing Point series, which is just like any race anywhere in the world, period. If it's a timed and recorded race, you can submit the results to my mom. She does it all on an Excel spreadsheet, and you get points for it. And we do a banquet at the end of the year for the winners. So
that is
you
so cool.
Get some cool trophies, get some good food.
Yeah.
We're super easy to find everywhere because we're bright orange.
Yeah.
I'm like 60% colorblind, and I'm the one that made all the logos and everything.
There
so
you go. So you
bright
can see
orange made the most
made
sense.
the cut, yeah.
I'm like, yep. So you'll see orange, or you'll see the purple-haired lady, and that's mom. So
I like that, because it feels like, from my perspective, you get to have all of the different facets of that community.
100%.
Yep. You've got the competition, you've got the family.
Yep. Oh yeah. We've got groups that want to go out and go crazy hard every weekend and race and want to be in the very front.
Yep.
And then you have the group that shows up with a 6-pack for after the race and goes, I just want to finish so I can sit on the couch and enjoy my drink.
Exactly.
And you're like, perfect. That's who's here.
That's so cool.
Like, so.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much for sitting down and talking to me. And if you have any questions about Frank's Crusader or the I Love Gravel Racing series / family, check it out online, and we'll see you next week.